New details tonight in the deadly New Year's attack in New Orleans. Authorities released images they say were taken by the suspect when he visited New Orleans several months ago, as well as footage of what they say is the suspect with an IED the night of the attack. They say he visited the city twice before killing 14 people there. ABC's Trevor Ault reports from New Orleans tonight.
Tonight, the FBI unveiling a detailed timeline of the New Year's attack in New Orleans.
We have a clearer picture today than we did even 2 days ago.
They say the suspect, 42-year-old Army veteran Shamsu Din Jabbar, drove to Louisiana from Texas, arriving in the city around 10 p.m. New Year's Eve. Just after midnight at 12:15, investigators say he set a fire inside a house he rented in the city and headed for the French Quarter. At 1:53 a.m., he can be seen placing a cooler, which authorities say contained an IED, on Bourbon Street and St. Peter. And a half hour later, at 2:20, he placed a second cooler on Bourbon and Toulouse. Less than an hour after that, at 3:15, he raced his rented Ford F-150 down Bourbon Street, killing 14 people and injuring dozens more.
During these past few years, lone actors, or small cells of individuals who typically radicalize to violence online and who primarily use easily accessible weapons, have posed the greatest terrorism threat to our homeland.
And authorities say the casualties could have been much higher. The fire inside the rental home burned out before it could spread to the accelerants Jabbar had placed inside. And the detonator Jabbar tried to use to set off those IEDs inside the coolers failed before Jabbar was killed in a shootout with law enforcement.
He didn't use the correct device to set it off, and that is just indicative of his inexperience.
Investigators revealing Jabbar traveled to New Orleans twice in the months before the attack, filming this video as he rode around the French Quarter on a bicycle. He also traveled to Egypt and Ontario, Canada in 2023. Authorities now investigating whether those trips could be related to his radicalization. Sources telling ABC News Jabbar recorded several videos while en route to Louisiana in which he claimed he joined ISIS earlier this year and told his family he also contemplated harming them, saying, "I don't want you to think I spared you willingly." Overnight, the New Orleans community holding a candlelight vigil to remember the lives taken. Today, the New Orleans Saints playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a moment of silence before kickoff.
In memory of the victims, their families, and loved ones.
Many gathering for Sunday Mass at St. Louis Cathedral, just blocks from the attack.
Lord, hear our prayer.
And President Biden will be here in New Orleans tomorrow. The mayor says she'll be asking him for federal security assistance as we head toward Mardi Gras. Lindsay.
Trevor Ault for us. Thanks so much.